Yo, good morning, good morning. Hello everyone. When is PvE? We do not know exactly. We never know exactly. Going with past experiences. I'm gonna go with over 10 hours from now. I'd go with past experiences. 10 to 11 hours from now. But that is not a guarantee. That is not a guarantee. I'd say it should be up for sure in 14-15 hours. I'd say in 14 hours I feel like it should be up by for sure. Could be up all the way in 10 hours, but that's not a guarantee. So 10 to 15 hours from now is my guess. There was no playtest, Malix. There was no playtest. That's why nobody is posting playtest videos. We got some recordings we could react to make content with, but I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do a first impressions video on a game I haven't actually played, so I'll wait until I play it this week and then I'll make a first impressions video. PvE does have a mobile, although it tends to be a little bit delayed, but PvE does have a mobile that you can use. Okay. I might play some Endless today as well, but I do want to crack my PB first. It's 10:46 AM for me, Luna. Okay, Nixa.
I'm in.
Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Mr. Kai. Okay, we don't have a tank yet. The Guildrun is free, yes. You can just download it on Steam. A B tier Zuri with a B tier Reyna, we'll take that. Do I get rid of Nyx or do I get... Could get rid of both. There's also an Eye of Haste for Nyx if I want. 3 seconds longer. She doesn't actually have anything here. There's a B tier Zuri. Remember, don't be loyal. Do not be loyal to your units. We do need a tank badly. Okay, on rush trigger shields, on stall trigger heal, frost at the beginning. Let's go with rush for now. We actually, Zuri does have a rush trigger. Doesn't she? Oh wait, it's the wrong Zuri. Oops. Blade Dancer Zuri has a rush trigger. Okay. Trigger rush stall 25 times. I mean, it's super expensive. We're gonna buy this because it's cheap. Some items here. Okay, let's see. I mean, Zuri with infinite healing from certain skills should be able to handle this, no problemo.
Again. Light.
Okay, one more round for the tank. That Stuff is not worth it. Hoyong with Hunter. It's for 2 fights. Well, he could pay for himself. Like, we would actually make a profit here if I take him, I think. Although we should get this item as well. Oh, wrong button. We should play it like this, I think. Curse. Oh, actually, it's only one more fight. Never mind. Lose attack. Thing is, like, we can just make Grace lose 80 or something, right? I mean, that's 25 shots for free. But we're sharing the assassin class at the moment. Randomly retrain B tier specialization. Well, I could get the other Zuri thing for an Omnivamp item. Let me think. I think we just take the vessel and we decrease 80 of race because it doesn't matter.
I'm on it.
No. Wait, I still got money here for some reason. Okay, key fragment. We're already boss fight, right? Yes, it's boss fight time already. We're done with that, so I guess I'll just play him. Is it Hydra or Demon? Demon. I think I'm gonna upgrade Grace to beat here. Get the backup abilities. Just keep her around. That should give me some stuff here. Pretty sure we can handle this. I mean, it's not Blade Dancer, so the Zuri will have a harder time in this fight. That's why we have the Grace shield.
One shot.
Okay, now it's about him maybe getting the finishing blow. That would be great. No. Okay. Okay, first thing we do, we get rid of this guy. He's never gonna be relevant again. E-tier Sal, Gathering Storm. I mean, this one is decent. 30 gold, additional items. Although at this point, I'm currently more interested in finding A and S tier units. No A tiers yet. Can I run endless? Can I do endless so I can fall asleep? I can do some endless later, maybe, yeah. Well, we have an 8 tier Grace, which is fine, I guess, but some duelist on sale. I'll probably just buy this. I mean, it would be good if we can upgrade her, but Rush 1. I don't think we have anything that increases rush right now. I'm a little bit worried. We just do the Ming for now. Do we have like too little damage if I do this? I mean, there's also right, there's the Mage Mystic issue. I forgot about that. know, like PB is 10 to 15 hours, but it's not a guarantee. Well, we're alive for now. 8 here, Gustav. Investment, it's both scaling. Oh, please don't make me play Ming. There has to be something better. Single combat endurance. I'll lose both, I think. Can try the easiest endurance maybe, but say the chances are quite bad. I mean, we don't have Omnivamp anyway, so might as well just play. Wait, we can play it like this because we don't have Omnivamp. Don't think we can handle it. Yeah, we can't even handle 20. Was to be expected. Oh wait, it was bad positioning. Don't think we're strong enough anyway to beat this with this setup. Please stop giving me Ming, I'm so tired of this unit.
I'm not even tired yet.
Unfiltered is pretty decent. Good items here. Pimenta. I mean, instead of Zuri, we've Runic Buckler, which is more defense. Shield, poison. Fine, I mean, it's not like the Zuri does anything this deep into the game. Can't believe I have to play Ming. How much? I mean, at least he has the everybody has burn and then get healed for everybody who has burn. So at least we have that combo. That makes him incredibly tanky. There's also the immunity, but the immunity in this setup doesn't really matter. Okay, one more round for that. After stall, no. No. This one is good. I can use that. It's a rush trigger on a Vanguard. I have a few rush. We don't have a lot, but I mean, it's also a tank item. There's a hook. One issue I can see is while this Ming is pretty good at tanking the mob rounds, I don't think so regarding the dragon. Like the health reached against the dragon isn't that useful. And we need a way to decrease defense. It's the next problem. We need frost. More burn. Need like a high tier castle or something to make this work. %, max HP shield. It's poison. I need like on crit reduced defense or something like this. Our duelist, of course it's not frost. Of course it's not frost. This here Reyna could be helpful. B tier cast, so should I just take it? I think I do.
Just point me towards the fight.
We need more frost. And then we just need some attack speed items for Karsu. We're still fine on the hero def limit, right? I should put them on the same row. Oh, we're getting spidered.
Again.
She has Omnivamp and she's low HP, so as long as she doesn't get stunned. Okay. So far, so good. IT Arena. Problem is, I think I actually need her because I can't rely on him. I would like the boots, but the A tier cast was prior. Should be fine like this. Okay, skip campfire. Can't believe we're playing Ming. What has the world come down to? Nah, at least Karsu is giving us the frost, I think, to win this. I don't know, like, I don't know if Frost really should be decreasing attack speed by so much. Frost is kind of a broken debuff in the game. Inflict poison, hero gain crit, Nyx, Omnivamp. And 10 Omnivamp is honestly really strong. Drago Yuna.
I accept your offer.
What is this? Permanent defense. I keep forgetting that Yuna will always cast before Dragomir, so you need to delay them a bit. Oh, we have an onyx gem. Let's actually take this, because if we manage to find...
Happy to help.
If we can find Yuna upgrade here, that would be pretty sick. So the greedy gauntlet for now. Drake, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Nah, he's still faster. He is... Okay, the dream right now is to find an early B tier Yuna. This one is really good. Sniper, Omnivamp. Okay, we're gonna lose the challenge encounter for sure. So let me roll one more time. Really? An 8 here, Tilly. Oh man. Do I even have the money for it? I have if I sell the gem.
Sounds like my kind of trouble.
Might still intentionally lose. Let's see. We do have the greedy gauntlet, so as long as I can find... I mean, the only issue is she doesn't have she doesn't have the left upgrade. That means -1 item slot. PvE is in 10 to 15 hours, no guarantees. Rush lasts longer.
Your guild will not be overlooked.
Should be fine for this fight. I mean, for European time, it can be between 8 and 9 PM, but again, not a guarantee, especially not with the new engine.
Whoops.
One attack. I just want attack speed, really. This item is gonna pay for itself eventually. Should I just buy an Irene? I'm kinda broke. Let's just buy it because it's on sale. Force Crystal is fine. It's gonna help with some matchups here. There's a shield item on her. Oh, I can give it to her. I mean, you can argue Tilly is more likely to live, so if she's the only one left standing, you would want it on her, but...
This is going better than I expected.
I wonder if we just retrain the Sharp into an extra item slot. You can also that one's really bad as well. That one's actually worse. Let me get rid of that Tilly upgrade. That one's truly horrible. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. But Frost solves a lot of issues. Grace carry thing. I did have a Grace carry game recently. But it means relic carry. It's more like you're gonna win with relic, not with Grace. Okay, setup already looks much healthier. What is wrong with Ming, man? So much Vanguard stuff here. Vanguards gain bonus HP, Vanguards gain 80. What's that? I mean, Vanguard's gaining 80, that's like for rip and stuff, but don't think I will use any of that stuff here. Let's reroll. Unrush trigger. This is the wrong one. This one gives attack speed and Omnivamp. We could go for the bow if we want. I mean, having some AoE doesn't hurt. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. 8 here, Reyna, Vanguard. Oh yeah, I guess she can use it too. Just all triggers. We will need a different tank eventually, yeah. Honestly, I think we can...
I'll stand with you, but I'm not great at taking.
I think we can run this guy. We have a decent amount of stall here. What I am trying to figure out though is... Assassin, Duelist, Warrior... Should I just run her? But this is a Warrior... I might have to run this for one fight. I would prefer her in the backup. Warrior emblem is crazy. I mean, it synergizes with Lone Wolf Bow, I suppose. Although I would prefer if Tilly was pure attack speed, to be honest. This fight should be fine. Just gotta make sure that Lone Wolf Bow is triggered. I mean, I guess Lone Wolf does trigger the money faster, right? Because it counts as double the auto attacks. So I guess in that argument, the more attack she has, the more attack speed she has. I guess that's true. Shame she's not single combat demolition should be fine. Okay, we're done with this, so we can now look for... I mean, I could try this for one fight. And see if I can get away with it. Yeah, we did get away with it. I don't know if we're gonna apply that much poison, but we can try. Oh, Estia.
Come on, give me your best hit. I want to test this.
Frost, easy peasy. And I would like to buy that store, right? Yeah. I'd like to buy that item here. Throven doesn't really do anything right now. I guess I could have played it like this. Pretty sure the two of them are enough. The hook is a bit annoying. We could position like... but then... Lone Wolf is causing issues. Might be time for this one for one round. Yeah, 8-tier Tilly with Greedy Gauntlet is pretty wild.
I don't want anyone getting hurt anymore.
S-tier Kai. You know what, I'm just gonna freeze it and buy him for the final fight, that's fine. Duelist Relic, this is like 30 crit, this is poison. What is giving me so many shields? The main reason is this item here. On chance generated, give heroes 1250 shield. But Grace actually also applies shields, this also applies shields, and this applies shields. So yeah, lots of different things that apply shields here. And his ability, he has the taunt ability, which also applies shields.
Nice. I was hoping someone would ask.
It's not final fight yet. Favorite mechanic in class to play? I mean, I like Dragomir the most. You can have a lot of fun with Dragomir. Favorite mechanic? I mean, Kai Infinite Shield is really fun, and the relic that gives you like minimum 2500 damage. That one's also really fun. Wait, that doesn't actually matter anymore. Just buy some combat relics here. Oh wait, that one's actually really useful. One sec. We don't need a Lone Wolf bow anymore because it's final boss time. So we just go for more defense reduction. But also I mean, we could position in a way. I don't think I want to combine both of them, so I'm gonna do something like this. Okay, so the defense of this guy should be going into the negative pretty fast. And then it's easy peasy. Tank Kai doesn't scale, but he does have a lasting shield. So he deals damage based on remaining shield. The left upgrade for Kai is giving him 80 whenever he gains shield, so it's sort of like can scale harder that way. But the fact that he gets a lasting shield allows it to like potentially stack harder. I mean, if you want to go into the millions, then you want to be the left Kai, and you want to combine it with like Gustav or Pollen, because you can feed him a ton of 80 with really small shield ticks. And with a high 80, he hits really, really hard. And then you combine the hitting really, really hard with the warrior relic, where you gain shield based on damage dealt. So if you want a Kai that has millions of shield and millions of damage, then you want the left one. But this is more for endless. I'm with 15 gold. Don't mind if I do. Pimento. Let's buy a Ratna for now. I don't want to buy Fiona. Let's do the stall relic. Health regen is pretty strong in the beginning. We're a little bit weak in terms of damage. I mean, for this round it doesn't matter, but we do have the 15 HP per sec on everyone. We have a Hydra. Hydra means you kind of want a lot of upfront damage, nothing scaling. But like you want nothing that needs time to ramp up pretty much. Let's go Lava. Lava with Tilly, maybe?
Sounds like my kind of trouble.
On rush trigger while shielded, on cast inflict frost. Might be rush, we'll see. Might be Nyx then. I mean, this is good for like Rip and Nyx. This would be item Ratna if we want her. Fashionable Ratna.
I'm not done yet. I can help, I think.
Each second's enemy here. Should be fine.
Stay back.
This heal on everyone is actually also kind of nice. Really helps with like these poison matchups. Okay, nobody died. Nice. We're done with tank, right? No, I don't think it's that. It is the Hydra matchup, which is a bit annoying. And we have the issue with They're gonna jump. Like, she can get hooked, that's not a problem. She getting aggroed by 2 is bad though. I don't want that. I think we're still fine. She should be able to handle that. Longest endless run is already on YouTube. It's floor 18 with a rush build. I wanna get a higher red rift though before I start focusing on endless again. I'm not satisfied with my red rift PB.
This is going better than I expected.
Okay, so this is Can we even beat the Hydra from this point on? Don't know if we have enough upfront damage.
I should have done that earlier.
I mean, I'm curious about something. So this is 24. Okay, it counts as the same, I see. It counts as the same, we can play it like this. Maybe I should have made Ratna tank this one. But looks fine. Good tank item. BT. This is an epic item, right? The more epic items, the better here. 15 stall triggers. That's not that difficult. Rush trigger. Oh, perfect. Okay, we're gonna run this Ratna until the end then. Should be frost on everybody in range. That's pretty good. We have another epic item. We actually... We technically don't need her anymore. And that's also the issue of... Wait.
Alright.
We kind of have to do this now. These are like 3, 6, 12, 15. I do want to buy that... Okay, I think we're gonna have to play it like this. So it's gonna be... Ratna is gonna be main tank. Allness there for this, and then we're gonna have to try to find some items for Tilly eventually. Right. Is there a way to not get her killed? Tricky. Actually, she needs to be alone. I just realized. Okay, I think the backliners... Maybe I just... Pretty sure she can handle it alone, so maybe I'll just sacrifice one pawn. Holy, look at the frost on everybody. Everybody is for... Like, okay, but how broken is this thing? They can't even auto-attack anymore. Look at their auto-attacks. They literally cannot auto-attack anymore. I think this freezing casting might be too broken. Good lord. That is not okay. That is definitely not okay. Yeah, this Ratna can just go 1v9 now. This doesn't matter. She can out-tank anything. Although this thing here is not in range. I should have positioned her one more to the left.
Focus.
They have like 1,000 frost from Ratna. Are you okay, mate? I need to play more Ratna, man. This is completely and utterly broken. Although I have to say, does she need the Omnivamp? Would be nice to find like wait, this is Warband with Rush Dynamo. Need backups? No. I want like epic items. I think we can probably nah. That would be a tricky. I can't wait to get rid of this pollen. Okay, but like this freezing casting is not okay. 241 frost on everybody with each cast. Like this is not okay. This is way too broken. The opponents can't even attack anymore. That's why I don't need Omnivamp. One cast and they have so low attack speed that they can't do anything anymore. Absolutely ridiculous. It is an epic item, although we can't even trigger it. This is rare item. We're currently epic, epic, rare, epic. We don't need her anymore. As Mage Relic for sure. Whenever Mage cast, inflict frost on a target equal to mana spent. Burn on target, mana, okay. More frost. $400 frost. Look at them. They can't even auto attack anymore. They're literally AFK. She has 600. She has 700 magic gain from her passive.
Focus.
Yeah, what do I want with Omnivamp if my opponents can auto attack? Good lord. It's rare item. If there's Mystic in combat. There is no Mystic in combat. That one's actually not that bad of an item. I hope I'm... Remove debuff, inflict burn. It is an epic item, but... It's Frost Dragon. I think it's worth it. Which I think we get rid of Sword of Combustion. It doesn't do anything. Disrupt my unit, man. Yeah, removing the frost is gonna be helpful. You do like I am a little bit worried about her getting one shot though. Like this. Like here, Omnivamp could have made it. Like I'm afraid this is how the fight is gonna look like against the Frost Dragon. So I think we're gonna, let's see, we definitely still, like, we don't have a problem with the hero limits, so we can just look for some high tier stuff. She doesn't need to be in the front anyway. Let's just look for some high tier units. S tier Rip, Glutton, Vitality.
Let's wreck this place.
That one's fine. Some defense. Stuff I mean, we can also just play the Tilly here. It's gonna take the tank items. She can take this and buff everybody here. She can have Omnivamp. You can take this. You can take this. Inflict 400 frost. It's a good item, but we can't finish the quest in time. Assassins gain crit. Starting mana. Inflict poison per mage in combat. can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Okay, I'm pretty sure we'll be fine with this setup here. Let's get campfire. Gonna position these in the back. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna position him away because of the sentinel plate as well. I mean, it's literally just cast twice and win. I think they're gonna have to nerf Frost. I feel like Frost is too powerful. Quantity over quality, no. 3 roll. B tier Sal, yeah, B tier Sal is fine.
Get it.
I mean, I've managed to finish runs with only B tier Sal, so.
You want protection for your
Mentor is fine. Thief Daggers would be cute, but I have no money. Gain attack, useless. Yeah, Frost is overtuned for sure. But I mean, it's a demo, right? They can address this. Should we go for a Ratna here? This one is good. This one is good. Not sure. This is good. I could roll once and see if something is on sale. Oh, actually, I want to buy that, but I can't afford it. It is on sale, but it was B tier. Nature said they're already discussing it. I mean, let's make sense. When inflicting debuff, inflict more. We can actually give this to Sal at the moment to double the frost. She's holding on with dear life. I think Sal can finish this though. Sal is really powerful. Okay.
Medals again for our guild.
Not done with this one yet. Challenge encounter. We can have her get hooked. You position like this. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have had the thing on her. Can she still clean up? No, right? Whoa. It's because she casted. And I died to the cast. Might have to do it like this. This one is useful if we're staying on Pimenta. That one is very useful if we're staying on Pimenta. Should be fine now. Need to be a little bit careful with the hero death limit. I've already lost like half, which is a bit much. Wait, I really lived with 5 HP. You know what? I'll take it. Thank you. Whenever hero inflict frost, inflict more. But the problem is that shadow, key fragment, shield damage stall. It's great tank items, all things considered, but no B tier tanks, which is bothering me a bit. Absolutely great tank items. I am not sure how much longer this is gonna work. Okay, we're done with tanks. I like how Arini is like literally surviving on like 10 HP every round. Nightshade. It's a Grace on sale. We should buy that. Fiona. Okay, that took a while. I guess we go Lava here. Lava is a little bit annoying if you have Sentinels played, but
This is going better than I expected.
okay, so this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this is here, here, and here. Check. PBE is in like, I don't know, 9 hours or so. 9 to 15 hours in that frame. Sun upgrade, check. Wait a minute. I think it's actually this. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. More attack speed scaling. I mean, we don't need to play Arini, right?
Your guild could use someone fast. I'm in.
Oh, but oh wait, actually no, that doesn't work. I mean, I guess technically it works like this. If I'm okay with this for now. It's probably one more roll. Trigger rush 6 times. I think I'll ignore that. Okay, so wait, so his says at the start of combat, if it's adjacent to 1, they permanently gain attack speed. Okay, so we're just giving her infinite attack speed right now. Works for me. This is fine. Demolition is fine.
Stay back.
Okay, wasn't able to do it. A little bit too much on the scaling side. 2 more fights with debuff on Sal. This is fine. This doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Bit late. Good day, Duck. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're doing fine. Thank you, thank you. Can't believe we're actually playing TFT again. It's been 10,000 years. That is terrifying, but we did survive the fight. We're finally done with that nonsense. Inflicting more frost. Some items for him. I mean, stall triggers already really fast.
Happy to help.
Rovan. Coolest relic, look for frost. No frost. Okay, we need like a third item for Sal at the moment, and maybe an A tier pepper so she doesn't die as fast. Probably gonna need a different tank than Nyx as well. This is fine for the time being.
I don't want anyone getting hurt anymore.
Mm-hmm. That one's useful. What is this? Duelist, gain attack speed. Don't mind if I do. Well, her attack speed is interesting to say the least. Uh, 15,000 shield. Can we do that? With like 9,000 blocked. How much was that? I'm pretty sure I could have done this in like 2 fights, but 1 fight is a bit much. Could do Karsu. Yeah. Karsu instead of
Just point
Nyx.
me towards the fight.
Give me more frost. Maybe some more attack speed. And this should be good to go. Okay, this time position different. You go here, you go here. And this should all be fine.
Freeze! Ha! Freeze!
Where can I find a 20 plus Frog guide on Triple S? I don't know. Just Google how to get lucky. Yeah, I guess spamming Frost is kind of a little bit OP. I'm already the 4 streak. Early Roven beat here. Curious. I mean, I could have also went for punching Roven, but
I will not let our guild.
I hate when that happens. I didn't actually want to buy that. I mean, it doesn't matter because none of them are... It doesn't matter much, but yeah. Need to be a little bit careful about not insta-clicking. Grace is good. There's a rip. His rush trigger stone. He does buff Vanguards. But it's on stall triggers, I would need Nyx. This one is on sale. One more round. Can we lose the next fight? I wonder. Feel weak. I feel a bit weak right now.
Light. Light.
Definitely the worst opener we had from any of the games today. You're gonna die.
Your guild just got cooler. Get it?
So...
I'm keeping this.
Done with that. We sell this, we sell this, we buy this. There's a beat here, Kai here, but can't actually afford him at the moment. What time is it for me? It's like 11:50 in the morning. Like, oh, so it's almost noon. I don't think it's gonna be a... It feels more like a stall build anyway than a Kai build. Heroes have decreased base stats. Okay, we are alive for now. Frost Amplifier again. Nothing here. Front row. Inflict poison. Beat here Niklas. Oh my. That one's not bad. But we can't afford anything right now. Oh yeah, what do we have? Tank glyph or tank item is not bad. I wonder what do you got? I mean, it's an epic item, right? And he is considered a tank. Yes, let's just tank that. Is it Hydra? Yeah, it's Hydra as well. Ugh. Hero depth limit is 5 already. Beat your spawn. Vanguards gain HP. This one is useless. This one is better than this. This one is better than this.
Alright, I'll join your guild, but I'm stopping for flowers.
This is going better than I expected.
Ooh. My only hope is that somehow we can do enough frost procs. Make sure that the Hydra doesn't deal enough damage to deal with the Roven. Looks like we're going overtime already. Wow, that's worst case scenario. All died and we lost. That is worst case scenario.
I didn't join your guild alone.
Actually wanna run this pollen. I think I just run her then. Whatever. Might die to hero death limit. Let's see. Hero dev limit 2 while being at the boss is kinda yeah. Especially overtime is the biggest issue. Can maybe still rescue it. Assassin, duelist, warrior, warband, Reyna.
Just point me towards the fight.
Definitely need like right here tank. Mentor.
You want protection for your guild?
Better than nothing. There's also the tank glyph to consider. There's also the frost gauntlet. Let's see how far we can get with this. Yeah, stuff like hooks especially are gonna be a problem. But yeah, let's see. Surely she can out-sustain this, right? Oh my god, this is terrifying. There's no way I'm doing Void Beast. I'm not even gonna consider getting stunned. I mean, we should have them on the same target. To kill one of the tanks faster. This one can actually be bad on Siles. I would not recommend taking that one. Because it can cause her to... The ropes are pretty good. Maybe instead of the enlarged vest. It can cause her to cast too much and not auto attack enough. This is I mean, it's a demo, so the developers obviously have more planned for this game. But content-wise, it has more content than most full games.
That's the right.
Any backups here? Don't trigger faster. Mage Relic. Just max out. All we have to do right now is to max out the frost. That one's easy. We have an execute, but I don't actually think the execute is worth more than what we have. STMing. No, I'm not falling for that. We could... I mean, I do... maybe a better Omnivamp item for... single combat rematch. Could try a better Omnivamp item for Madame here. Shield Conduit. Don't think we can defeat anything in 15 seconds. I mean, B tier Grace is broken and stall stuff. Like, keep in mind that it's also, like, there's a lot of synergies, like, where it's like, for example, here, take this, okay? On stall trigger, gain max HP and defense. So if you combine this B tier with this B tier, which is, you constantly feed stall procs into Roven, which is gonna like strengthen your tank, so your tank is like more likely to live and stuff like this. And Grace, I feel like is the ultimate backup unit. Is this the demo on Steam? Yes. Ooh, I don't like what I'm seeing here. That was sketch. I mean, I still have a hero def limit of 2, but I don't need to force it like that. Okay, so what do we have? Vanguard's HP, no. Maybe a backup from Roven. Only for Vanguard's though. Mystic in combat. This is attack speed. Don't need this. We don't need that. Can we afford anything else? I don't think so. Let's get campfire. Put both on the back line. Just max out the frost and yeah, I don't know, like frost is broken because you stop taking damage. I feel like bosses maybe should be attack speed slow, immune or something like this. That's streak number 5, noise. Heroes can equip additional items. I wanna try Madame... I wanna try Ratna again. New TFT is in the evening, like the stream title says. This is a different game.
You require someone of my caliber.
Did you know that working out with Set makes you bigger? I love this encounter. Explain choices a bit. Okay, well here, I mean, so I took the thing where you get more items because Ratna is a B tier specialization that's really broken with more item slots. And here I took this because it gives me items. So right now I'm just trying to get as many items as possible on Ratna. And if I don't get an... like, I need B tier Ratna for this to work. Because even now Ratna is completely useless. It's actually insane how bad Ratna is until she's B tier. Okay, yeah. Great item though. I hate the fact that I still have to play Ratna. Fallen? Wait. Offensive properties, offensive properties. Trying to figure out. I mean, we're not gonna running any shard generators, so Although I guess these items are like unique, so let's just do the poison. But there are some poison synergies, like get bonus attack speed against poison or get health regen against poison. So and poison never expires. So the idea here is pretty much just we hope that we get an effect that synergizes with poison. If not, it doesn't matter. It's just it didn't cost me anything. Okay, we're about to... So challenge run you always want to do in Act 1 because the challenge in Act 2 is too difficult. Even if you fail it, you have the emergency rewind, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I need that B tier Rudna. I mean, I could force the B tier Rudna in the campfire, but I would kind of prefer to have her earlier. B tier Dragomir, greedy. This is ropes. I mean, if something costs 3 gold, you can always buy it because you can sell it for 3 gold, so you will never lose any money. Okay, C tier, C tier, C tier. There's also the issue of we need to... I mean, well, I'll probably get rid of Pimenta later and play her as my main tank. But for that, we need a B tier. This one is actually not worth it. C tier, Grace. Okay, I'm not finding any upgrades. Okay, I'm gonna play it like this. I'm pretty sure I can't beat... Like, I know for a fact I can't beat this, so... I'm just gonna sacrifice 1 unit to get the bonus gold. And to keep the hero death limit as low as possible. And now I want to use that bonus money to hopefully find the Rudna or something else. I mean, B tier Kai can probably beat most of the stuff. A general rule is to not be loyal to units and to... Okay, I'm just gonna play no Rudna here for now. A general rule is to not be loyal to units and to the exact opposite of what I'm doing right now, which is to force stuff. It's a bad idea what I'm doing right now. Okay. The only reason I'm forcing this is because of quality over quantity. But yeah, the issue with loyalty to units is that you can't guarantee the upgrade. That's the issue. We don't have an emergency rewind, so... Also, I tend to ignore everything that involves negative effects. If you have like effects that decrease your defenses or something like this, they can often be deadly and aren't worth the bonus item. Well, I can't believe I have... Okay, that's... Oh, wow. Honestly, like the problem is her A tier isn't useful for me. Which is actually kind of annoying because I want the B tier upgrade here, but I'm not willing to pay for that. What is this? Demon. Every 3 stall, every 3 rush. Okay, so I was kind of hoping to get this one here because now I can get my emergency rewind back, which is very much appreciated. Okay, so she's gonna be my tank. We're gonna give her as many expensive items as possible. Kai can act as secondary. I think Pimenta leaves because we're already done with the tank part. Yeah, I think Pimenta can leave and we buy... want to buy as many expensive items as possible because... So you can see it says like epic item, rare item, and common item and stuff like this. It scales with her B tier here. Okay, so now that we found the B tier Ratna, we can actually get our emergency rewind back. And she's gonna be my tank.
Focus.
We do need a A tier Ratna if we wanna beat this, but yeah. Kai can probably leave after this, and then we need to figure out the rest. Like, this is so many stats, you know, 80 HP region, 40 mana region. This is so overpowered that she can effectively 1v9. We still need a Frost, like we need a Karsu or Aya can also be good. This is an, like, epic items are preferred, so if we see an epic item we do want to buy it. We can sell him. Sal technically has some Frost, Aya has some Frost. We want Mystic Mage. All three would qualify. I think specifically here I'm gonna prio the Aya because she has a lot of... she already... I mean, both have Frost in their kit, but... this stuff is not worth... I mean, Emerald Charm is actually not that bad. It's worth buying for now. You can take this one as well. Rare item, epic, rare, epic. We still have some money. There's more epic items here. This is for Tank Wenger. This is 8 here. This is not useful. Apply shield. Remove debuffs. That one is good. Okay, we ran out of money now, so I think we're gonna have to be satisfied with this stuff here. I mean, actually, I could maybe... I'm thinking about it, but no. Okay, so... you're gonna get hooked, but we're fine on the hero death limit, so that shouldn't be an issue, even if you die immediately. Okay, what we still need to do is stack the magic from Ratna, because she is currently a little bit low value. I also desperately need 8 here. The Flame Gauntlet is kind of useful. A Frost Gauntlet would be better, but one problem at a time. It's Omnivamp, or it's a rare item though. I'd rather... one more rule here. Tanks gain defense. No, no, no. We can lose one more fight. We do have an emergency rewind. I think, so epic items we want, and the max HP thing isn't that big of a problem. Mystic Glyph, Scroll of Perseverance. I'm gonna go with the scroll here. Do we get the scroll already? We do. Okay, it's probably the crown. I mean, it could also be the Emerald Charm. Emerald Charm. Okay, we have 4 epic items and a sentinel plate. That doesn't look too bad. How are we doing on the magic? 70. It's definitely much weaker Ratna than last time. I mean, last time we had like an 8-tier Ratna with a really overpowered 8-tier upgrade. I mean, still for B tier she is doing a good job. Okay, we're done with this thing soon. After stall, double poison. Rare item, rare item. Could consider the harsh Su, but I kind of wanna. What is this? Inflict frost, inflict more. Beat here, beat here, beat here. 8 here, Arena. Beat here, Grace Radiant. Not making that much progress. She's gonna die to poison. Nothing you can do about that. The poison here is actually gonna be a problem as well. This is like a fight where Omnivamp or something may have been useful. It's just poison stacks infinite, right? Yeah, I figured I might lose this, okay. Not that big of a deal. For 25 debuffs. Let's take it for now. Because it's on sale. S tier Jung. God. Like, Shard Collector is sick if you have a shard generator. This is Aya. Mages inflict more debuffs. I wanted that. That's a really good backup ability as well. This is no Ratna. Okay, thanks. Oh, what? That's not that good. I can't retrain her though, right? No, I can't retrain her. That's bad. Okay, we are a bit in trouble now.
I can help, I think.
We are a bit in trouble now. I'm fine on the hero death limit, but I don't know if I can beat the next fight. Maybe try kill the spider at the very beginning. Maybe that helps a bit. If PBE was out, I would be playing TFT right now. It's in 10 hours or so. Stall trigger faster. It's okay-ish. Might need S tier right now. Maybe something with mage can help me. Mage relic. When cars inflict burn, mana, enemies take damage per frost and burn they have. New client is in October. We're doing in the death limit, fine. Okay, so far so good. Maybe I should not have played her because I knew she would die. Oh, I think this is the end. Actually need Omnivamp. Yeah, we've reached a point where I need an Omnivamp item on her. Was very close. Pollen has... It's a decent debuff. Stall trigger faster. We can actually put this on her to get the shields faster. Stabilist. Any chance for S tier or an Omnivamp item? Well, it's 15 Omnivamp, better than nothing, I guess. We are in trouble though. We are in trouble. What is this? It's an epic item. Bunch of defense and magic. Maybe instead of the Emerald Charm, it's Frost Ring as well. Oh man, has to be the Frost Ring, right? Let's take the shards and just hope we can use that. Ay. We're gonna need we need a carry. We need like a Karsu or something. The she's not gonna do enough. The Aya. Hero def limit is still fine.
Focus.
Okay. So, moment of truth. C tier grace. I mean, this is useful. Could be a big shield at the beginning. No. Okay, this one is useless. S tier Ming. Why does it always have to be Ming? Why does it always have to be Ming? I don't understand. Kai. Does he even hit opponents with this? Oh, I think we're... Oh, Frost Gauntlet. Okay, I think we might be toast. I think we might be toast here. I don't know. I like Frost Dragon is scary, and I don't have a good second unit here. We do have a lot of burn on the guys, so that's nice. 2k burn is a lot at this point. I'm just afraid we'll be reaching the point where he one-shots, but okay, we got enough frost on him. Nice, that is new PB, I believe. That is a new PB, yes. All we had to do was abuse frost over and over and over and over. We can do it again.
All right, I'll join you.
I mean, if it works, it
No
works.
stopping for flies.
3 Ratna games in a row. BT Ming Pog. Don't you dare write Pog in the same sentence.
Nice.
Don't you dare.
I'll run with your guild. Just don't try to leash me.
Rare item. Stick mage is almost done. No Ratna in sight. Oh man, I am a little bit worried where this is heading. Ranking up Ratna would have been great, but this is actually counts as a common item in case you're wondering, so I'm just so it's not that important for Ratna, it's just right now for these guys here. Okay, Funk is gonna have to leave after that. We have Demon as Act 1 boss. Grace, Mighty Irene. Curse is gone, Grace. Maybe it was the Irene with Lone Wolf, Big Blade.
I can help, I think. This is going better than I expected.
Rerolls are already so expensive. I'm thinking of intentionally losing right now. It's only Kai's seat here. We can't, I mean, wait, we can progress on this, but... Maybe if it's, like, if I can find a Juggernaut 8 here, Logan, then oh, it's also not the greatest. If we can find an 8 here Juggernaut, Logan, then I should have just played only one unit here. A seat here can't do this. Okay, my opponents are like, I don't know if you saw that, but he kept getting stunned, so his is a bugged interaction. If he wants to cast and gets stunned, he gets the shield, but he doesn't deal damage. It happened like 3 times in a row and then stacked so much shield that he ended up one-shotting the people there. Was a bit lucky. E-tier Tilly, Pirouette. E-tier Long. I could try to rescue this game with Juggernaut Logan, but it's sketch. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. At this point, to play Ratna, I think I would need like an 8-tier Ratna right away. PvE is in 9 to 10 hours or something. Oh. Alright, it doesn't count for emergency rewind, right? I remember. Logan is a weird one. Without, like, Juggernaut Logan is super OP if he's A tier and completely useless as B tier. Not making that. It doesn't matter if you pin about PBE. We've been through, like, this is set 18, okay? I can have the PBE message in caps lock, take up half my screen, pin message on Twitch, pin message on YouTube, make a social media post. People will click on the stream, ask about the PBE time. It's literally impossible. I gave up on trying to. I just gave up. I just completely gave up on this. Like, people don't read. As TFT players especially don't read. I can say it and a guy joins the Twitch stream 5 seconds later and asks the same question. It's like, it doesn't matter. Anyway, can we still rescue this game somehow? Or is it done so? Yeah, I think it's done so. I think I'll just upload the 6 run to YouTube and let's do some endless. But I want to do a coffee first, so Gonna get myself a coffee and then we're gonna start doing endless runs. Because we got a new PB for Red Rift, which was my goal for today. In the meantime, okay, wait. Which duck do you want to have for pause? Okay, here's the new Morgana duck that we finished yesterday. Oi doi. Okay, what do we have for meta? Okay, I want to use Draven. We should probably have a short game plan before we go into this. I think that Ratna thing that I had was pretty good if I can replicate that. The Ratna that on cast gave everybody like crazy amount of frost. Felt like that was pretty good. Especially with the Aya debuff of mages inflict more debuffs. Because high frost means we can not only do we deal more damage to them, we can stop them dealing damage. So I think whatever we do, we're gonna have to go with the frost build. Maybe I'll just try to make that Ratna work in endless. Pimenta Aya. I'm gonna go. Pimenta. Gustav Tilly. Shard Maximizer Gustav. It's good if you want to do a Gustav Kai build, but I feel like Gustav Kai build is still gonna max floor 15 most of the time. Tilly can go pretty hard as well.
I prefer teams with clear roles.
Have you seen Echoes of Nostralia? Yeah, I've seen it. I have to get used to not having the Rift Seal. Maybe Logan can go deep.
Stay close.
Although I feel like Juggernaut Logan is just gonna get CC'd in late game and endless. It's actually 8 gold because of the interest here. I don't want to buy an Aya. Greedy Chef. On stall trigger. I mean, this can be helpful for early stuff. It's not gonna be useful in late game, but I already kinda don't like the opener here very much. Like, if you wanna go deep into endless, you need such a good opener.
Stay back.
I can help.
This was double click again.
I'm growing into this.
I mean, scaling attack speed can be helpful. Question is, who do we scale? Oh, increased rush stats is actually a bit sketch. Maybe I should have skipped the challenge here. I mean, I guess the hero def limit. There's no hero def limit because this ain't Red Rift. Why is not play more combat victory? It's pretty good to have bonus gold this early. Guess we try the rut now, but still it's only C tiers here. I have like 6 C tiers. How is that even possible? I'm pretty sure Logan goes nowhere. Gustav goes nowhere.
That's the right pitch.
I want to try the Resplendent. Items for the most part are pretty useless here. Guildruns should be fine. And by fine, I mean I'm really weak at the moment. I think I'm gonna reset this already. If I want to go for a deep endless run, I need a better opener than this.
Sounds like my kind of trouble.
Okay.
The guild is serious about ending this? Then I'm in.
Mm-hmm. I would like to see how far like an S tier Logan and a fashionable Ratna can go in endless. Trying to get one of those two setups at the moment.
You want protection for your guild? Then stay close. Stay back.
We have a B tier Ratna, but it's the wrong one. We can buy her and retrain her if we want. If we want... in front of the challenge round. Those things? Oh no. Okay, we don't have a red rift seal. It's still pretty brutal though. Look at that. Those snakes, man. They're such a run killer. One's pretty good. Funka. And we can run Funka to survive for the time, but for how long? Is the question.
Here it comes. Yes, burn.
More poison. Chili.
I should have done this earlier.
More poison again. Some attack speed. Could have somebody rank up. Decrease the base stats, but it's demon. Infinite scaling here. There's also the we can do the primary stat buff on Tilly and play around Tilly, but I mean she has infinite scaling technically. You can try. Campfire incoming. Meteor Grace. Attack speed for her. Let's see. It should be emergency rewind for now. Okay, decent fight. Now let's figure out the rest. In Mage or Mystic Caster deal damage equal to 100% to all enemies imply shields. This one is honestly kind of sick for Ratna. If I could find proper Ratna opener here. It's good for Storm. 25. It's also a really good Ratna item, but need to find that Ratna first. Oh, we have every other crit gain 1 shard, but we have no shard generators here, unfortunately. This is Juggernaut, but beat here. Anything here? Beat here. Logan. That is such a good crystal, but it's the wrong one. Damn. Tilly. Yeah, so the problem is, again, we've reached this point where I can definitely beat, but I wouldn't go far, I think. Let's see, like, that's one of the reasons why I kind of like, what I dislike a little bit about Endless is that if the goal is to go for a really deep Endless run, everything has to go, or stuff has to go really right at the beginning.
Very sharp.
And if it doesn't, you kind of just reset. With Red Rift, what's kind of cool is that, you know, just because the goal is to like streak as long as possible,
You require some
it's a very different approach. Dude, I think these two can actually lose. They are so horrible. And this PB is 15. But if I want to beat that, like, that's the thing, right? Like, if I want to beat that, I need such an insane opener. Yeah, I knew they could lose this. It's crazy. Can do Hunter here. Get some money back. Some Omnivamp here. Wait, buy this as well. Okay, should be fine now. TFT is only doable very late in the evening, so at like 9 PM my time. There's gonna be a second stream later. Okay, I mean, it's kind of a meme, but we could play it like this.
I didn't join your guild alone.
And this way we can like farm as much gold as possible. It's good items overall. I mean, well, the preferred is that it's as many ranged units as possible, so we actually make more money, but that's not within my control. Oh, they have a Thief's Dagger as well. Enemies here. I mean, we can one-shot. Nah, let's just try. Gotta take risks after all. Whoa. Okay, I guess. This Hoyoung unit, man. Even with this much Omnivamp, he just gets bursted. He's Hoyoung unit.
Let's wreck this place.
What TFT said is not in 5 to 6 hours. No, it's more like 8 hours. More like 8 to 15 hours.
I've trained for this day.
I mean, I could have also bought the item and start stacking bonus HP right away. Finding a good endless setup is rough. Will this game have PvP? The only thing planned, I believe, is co-op. TFT kind of has the PvP auto chess niche.
Happy to help.
Greedy Shiva. Greedy Shiva. You know what? I don't want to play Endless. I've decided Endless is frustrating for me. It's because like it only makes sense. Like the problem is Endless is just it's too many resets. I don't know. I don't want to play Endless right now.
Sounds like my kind of trouble.
Nice. I was hoping someone would ask.
Mm-hmm. Gain crit. It's fairly cheap. At some point, I do want to try to make a Ming build work, even though it's really difficult. But I guess I haven't really played much Ming, so let's see if we can make Ming work. Shard Resonator. You know, the Gauntlet might actually be more interesting for Ming if we want to go like super deep into a burn build. Can we try that? Will it work? Probably not, but you know, can try. We do need a Glutton and a Rowan Beat here on the bench, I think, for support. Maybe a Funker for Detonator eventually, but...
I'll run with your guild. Just don't try to leash me.
Only B tiers this. I'm gonna roll one more time. Yay, Ming. I can't believe I just said that out loud. Okay, as far as I know, so there's two ways to play him, right? Which is, one is you take this and you put him in the back. And this is a buff for Niklas and for Rip. The other one is you take the left side and you go for Battle Mage robes. Those are the two options. But we need more rush triggers. How is he? Wait, how much HP was that? I can't see. So I want a B tier Funke, which I can use the campfire for, because we still have emergency rewind. Heroes in the back in attack speed and crit. Endurance we might be able to handle. Although we're gonna have to play... Oh, we also have to at some point to tank. Can we endurance this? Maybe. Let's try. Oh wait, I should use the belt. Maybe it. Nope. Okay. Too weak for that. Definitely too weak for that.
Goodbye.
I hate Ming. Guys, I hate this unit.
Let's wreck this place.
I hate this unit.
Let me do things my way.
Nah, in trials you lose nothing. In trials you can do whatever you want.
Happy to help.
Interesting detonator. Oh, we actually have Resplendent. It's only mages though, inflict more debuffs. Still, it's interesting. We could remove the emergency rewind, but we don't have that many rush triggers. It's actually an issue for me. What are we doing here? Hero def limit is 6. Detonator does synergize with Ming with the active cast. Same for Niklas. Close. Tank Vanguard. So the Tilly is gone. Could run a second tank. She is on sale.
Then stay close.
We can just run it like this for now. Buffing Mr. Funke. When a major mystic casts, they deal damage equal to 100% of their magic and apply shields equal to the magic region. Okay, fine. Let's try and see if we can make this work. It's no B tier Rib, no B tier Roven. We do have at least a Resplendent here. So the Funke is pretty strong. Especially for B tier. Could also run Niklas instead of Pimenta to get my burn in. That is technically an option. Two more rounds here. Make Ming Mage for backup. It doesn't have that much mana regen though. I mean, this one is a 25% amplifier. 100%. I mean, the thing is, like, first of all, I can't give him these items, and second of all, it's better to stack all the AP on one guy. Debuff one, what do you mean the debuff one? Hey, you wanna do it like this or what? Fire. Oh, that's what you meant. Mages inflict more debuff. Oh, that's what you meant. I see. Didn't actually think about that. Fair point. Good point. Good point. They call him Ming the Mage. Inflict burn is easy. Although 20 frost is pretty strong. I don't think it works. They took no damage. Actually, I don't think it worked, guys. I saw no damage on the backliners.
I'm still ugly. What?
Nah, he walks like this.
Stay back.
No. No, I don't want to play like.
Stay back.
I don't want to play Ming Funke anymore. I hate Ming Funke.
Stay back.
It's probably over anyway because of hero def limit. Yeah, it's over. They call him Ming the Useless. They call him that indeed.
Your guild just got cooler. Get it? Ha!
You require someone of my caliber. I can help, I think.
Light.
Two people died there. 3 B tiers, but no Ratna. Rip.
I'm keeping this.
We do have a B tier Tilly incoming. Can I even handle this? I like no Omnivamp, so probably not. With Omnivamp, I think it would have been doable. I mean, she can rest her maybe. Oh, actually, I mean... Nah, man, Frost is just too broken. This Frost stuff is just way too broken.
Sounds like my kind of trouble.
Nah, we're done with Mage Mystic. Ugh. Means actually we have to do this for now. Could intentionally lose one fight. We should definitely lose one fight. Let's find a tank.
Nice. I was hoping someone would ask.
She was mage duelist, right? So she can actually keep taking this for now. Yes. Dude, Kai is just such an auto win because of that stun bug. Every time the big like Kai is just so broken. Oh. Let's have some fun and let's actually take this. It means we're gonna have to do the difficult challenge later, but I don't care.
You want protection for your guild? Then stay close.
Okay. And Donkey, thank you for the sub. Keen for more TFT adventures soon. Probably not tonight, it's nearly bedtime. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully the new set is gonna be sweet. I am looking forward to it. I mean, I guess we can start working on tank here. rush triggers. Have I said anything about Mort leaving? I mean, I know it's like, I think it's just difficult to judge it because there's like 10 years of office politics that we weren't aware of. The way I described this, I was like, I'm neutral about it because there's a ton of things. Like when Mort talks about design and balance, I disagree with like 90% of it. So for me, it's like, I respect what he obviously has accomplished with TFT, but I don't necessarily think that the game has to become worse because he left. Because if Mort was like the driving force of stuff like making artifacts boring in set 16, removing support items, like if he was the force behind that, then I don't actually mind that he's gone. But this only makes sense if the new person would sort of like have a different mindset of like making the game more interesting again. Because like even if I look at like set 18, I immediately see the exact same issues, which is in terms of cooking, set 18 doesn't look very interesting. It's like it's fine, right? Like, but I feel like this has been a common theme of TFT for a while now, which is like it's fine. But is that really where we're gonna keep things? We're just gonna say it's fine to everything? That doesn't sound right either. I think I might need to take a break. I'm not focused on this anymore.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can still play it out, but mentally out of it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it here. No, I mean, there will be ways to cook in TFT, don't get me wrong, but a lot of the times I have to dig really deep, which is annoying. Like the worst cooks for me are, you need augment 1 and augment B and factor C. Like going for double augment specifically is just so painful. Just as an example, like the cinch thing. Oh, I need cinched hero augment, and I need mittens, and I need firelight emblem or whatever. Like, oh my god, that's so painful to chase. It takes like hundreds of games to get a comp that's like way worse than your average meta comp. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, it's for me, it's just so frustrating. Especially when I play other games. Like if you play a game like this, which is like a PvE game, and they just let you have fun, right? It's like, oh, here's a Kai with a million shield, and here is this thing that's super broken, and here's a Ratna that you can put in the front line and she can tank everything, right? TFT used to work like this, which is why it was really, really fun. You know, we had the powders in the front line, the teleporting Darius, I mean, there was like the Zephyr front lines. We had like so much crazy shit we could do in each set. And now if I look like set 18, I look at the artifacts and I was like, okay, there's like 2 artifacts that are maybe interesting, and each artifact has like 3 interactions or something. And that's it. So on the artifact side in set 18, I'm actually giga cooked. Because the culling of the artifacts from set 16 is still in full effect. And this is why I hated that change so much, because I know it's not going to be an artifact change for set 16. It's going to be an artifact change that's going to ripple out into future sets as well. So that sucks. And it's like, well, we still have the rules system where there's no mana region on damage taken, so there's no interesting positioning you can do. There's no assassins, there's no support items. So there's no artifacts, no support items. The role system makes everything into front to back. The only thing you can do is like fun-sized assassin. Assassin fun-sized approved by Riot, which in this set is gonna be like Kha'Zix Rengar.
Artifacts have been really not that big a deal. They have not been the hot.
Well, they're not
story.
changing
They're good.
artifacts for 18.
You can make them work, but there's also ones that aren't.
Artifacts
as good.
in 18, the exact same. No, it's worse than 17 and 16, because in 16 we had Darken artifacts, in 17 we had Divine artifacts, and in 18 we have neither, which means that we actually on the artifact front we're actually worse than in 16, because we have less artifacts because they didn't keep the Divine artifacts. I mean, the main difference of Unreal Engine is short term it's gonna look prettier, but it will also be buggier. Long term it will allow for better design. Long term the Unreal Engine should allow for like the TFT designers to be a bit more crazy. I think, I don't know if it's true, but I heard somebody say that one of the reasons they only had like 9 space gods is because they were limited by the engine. I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, what TFT actually needs is something like the Apex runs from Anima Nexus or the Guildruns here. TFT should embrace the PvE side of it. Because like, and just go crazy on it. Like the way I describe TFT nowadays, it's like, it's such a sanded down experience. Like they sanded down all the corners. What they're left with is like, so they have they have a competitive auto chess game, okay? Which is already weird to say, competitive auto chess, considering the amount of RNG and everything. So you have a high RNG game for competitive, and nobody wants to watch it. Like, fact of the matter is, there's one, like, the Worlds gets a little bit of views. I don't think EWC TFT had any views at all. Most people think the viewing experience for TFT esports is among the worst in all of esports. I can watch so many games. I can like be like, oh yeah, I've played like Rocket League for 5 hours. I can watch a competitive I can watch competitive Rocket League and have a good time immediately. With League, well, obviously I do have a lot of experience with League, and even though I don't know any of the items, I didn't even know what most of the Dragon Souls do. I don't know much about the new champions, but I can still watch League Worlds or like MSI and have a good time because I get the gist of it. The TFT competitive, like the viewing experience is just, there's no way to fix it because all the important, like you have like boring downtime where nothing is happening, followed by every player does something important at the same time. And that is brutal. That is absolutely brutal for the viewing experience. Because that you can't spectate 8 players at the same time, which means that the only way to watch TFT esports is to follow 1 player per game, which is why an official broadcast can never succeed. And the only way to sort of like gain viewers is like you watch like a Soju stream where he streams the World Finals and you just watch his POV the entire time. That's the only way to even consider watching TFT esports. And yeah, for me it's obviously painful as a content creator because like I'm constantly suffering from all of these decisions that are made towards esports, which is why I was so giga mad about the set 16 artifact thing, especially coming from 15. 15 was a lot of fun. There was like so many cooks you could do in 15, so also viewer wise 15 was pretty good for me. But yeah, PBE is like, I don't know, 8 hours or something. 8 hours for PBE, I think. Thank you, Donkey. I mean, I'll still try my best to make good content for TFT for set 18 and for 19 and all that stuff, but it's gonna be rough. Like, it will be rough. There just isn't a lot of cooks to do. Like, the Riot has designed the game to the point where you just click on the stuff that has the highest return, right? Like, this augment gives you the highest chance for top 4. Building these items, building these metacoms has the best results. It's such a it's the exact opposite of how I like to play games, which is to just like be fully creative and break the norm. I mean, we have 4 weeks of PB cycle. That we will have time for viewer games at some point. I did explain though that one of the reasons why I don't like viewer games is because I often like forfeit and quit. It's because so many cooks require specific stuff, and once the specific stuff isn't met anymore, I just want to go next, because I'm like, okay, this, no matter what happens in this game, I will never be able to upload it to YouTube. Once I've reached this point, I just leave and save my time. But the problem is, in viewer games, it's super awkward to just sit there, collect viewers, go into a game, and then 10 minutes in, I'm like, yeah, guys, I don't want to play this. I don't want to play with you anymore. It's just super, super awkward, which is why I almost never do viewer games. I mean, one of the issues is that, well, you can't cook more in lower elos than you can do in higher elos. The main difference is that I could make more videos about 3-star legendaries in lower elos. But that's it, really. That really is it. Because like I explained, like, a lot of the cooks require you, oh, you need this augment, or you need these 3 artifacts or whatever. And then Riot is gonna be like, hey, here, you know what, the Forge, one of the most popular augments, like, let's remove it. Oh, we have an artifact encounter? Okay, you'll never see an artifact augment again. Like, who makes these decisions? Who makes these decisions? It's insanity to me. I mean, and I said this before, but like, League is balancing for pro play as well, but the casuals, they've opened up the casual section with Arena and with Aram. And TFT doesn't have that. And this is actually kind of like the issue we have. TFT is lacking a proper... I mean, the revivals, I would say, are the closest we have. You know, stuff like Pengu's Party and the revivals. But because like in those, they don't have a ladder and Riot doesn't care, so they give you a lot of resources to do fun stuff. But in we did have our Shin's Ascent, but they immediately removed it again and pretty much said to the players that, yeah, don't expect any new Aoshins for the next 2 years. It's like, oh, great. I mean, Tokas is too easy. Yeah. Tokas is intentionally designed to be a beginner introduction to a new set. Chonk is actually kind of a bad mode in my opinion, because Chonk does something wrong, which is, I mean, my problem, like, what Chonk does is it gives you gold. It just gives you resources, and then people are using these resources to do 3-star-4, 3-star-5. And that's what the entire mode devolves into. And for me, 3-star-4, 3-star-5 is like the most boring way to make a video. Because like, it's interesting once. Like, uploading a Nami 3-star game is interesting once. Uploading like 10 of them, boring. And the problem is the type of resource, because like, I don't know why TFT has such a hate boner for synergies. Like, TFT developers, they're afraid to death of having things synergize with each other, right? I mean, I'm talking about stuff like the Nico Nidalee stuff from like set 16. Like all the synergies, like, oh, you can connect the unit to Taric and it's gonna get 20 attack speed and 300 shield. Like that's their idea of a synergy. When in reality, a synergy should be, I don't know, like two spells like interacting. I mean, for me, a synergy is Janna in set 3 turning magic damage from Star Guardians into true damage. And then you do a Star Guardian emblem on a Jinn to do high single target true damage or something like this. I don't know, like something where it's like something in the game changes in a significant way of how you're playing the game. And yeah, the problem with our Shin's Ascent that I've mentioned this before, but to make our Shin's Ascent endless, they need to get rid of 334 and 330. They need to get rid of the shop, effectively. The shop should not, like the TFT shop should not exist in a PvE mode, in my opinion. As weird as it sounds, but the shop is holding them back. Because, like, for example, if you check Anima Nexus, the way they solve this is that they have levels. And levels just pretty much means they gain more stats. Like, so like a unit that's level 200 has maybe like double the stats of a unit that's level 100 or whatever. And so level, like, and then Anima Nexus is like, well, every round you can spend a resource to level everything from a synergy, or you level everything from, or like something specific. And it's like, that's a really good solve for endless mode, because now you're in full control about how strong the players can be. And then, so this was the way Anima Nexus solved it. And then Guildrun solved it with their like CBAS tier system, where you have a shop, you know, I mean, they have a shop, right? But like an S tier unit, sometimes you get an S tier in a unit in a shop and it's like Ming and you don't even want it. Because it's literally, it doesn't even feel like he's doing all that much. Like an S tier unit is not the equivalent of like a 334 unit or something. And it's like, and that's the thing, right? As long as the shop in TFT PvE mode exists, it will always run into this issue of eventually players get their 334, 335, and it invalidates, or like not invalidates, but just makes the run trivial. TFT was supposed to be for fun mode for League. It was fun. It was fun for a long time. But then they got this idea of pushing the esports further and further, and it's just, I mean, the competitive players are happy, right? They have their 3 worlds, the Vegas per year. They have a decent prize pool, and they get decent viewership. Well, some of them get decent viewership if they're grinding their ranked games on Twitch and stuff like this. So for them, it's fine for the most part. But for like the other content creators, is if you watch YouTube content creators, you can see like there are some content creators that only focus on like the 3 stars, and you can see that their views have absolutely deteriorated. Like people do not care anymore. Like you can make one video at the start of the set. It's like, hey, this is the ability of every 3-star legendary in the new set, and that video might gain like 200k views, and then everything that comes after is gonna be a joke, like 2k views, 3k views, whatever. I mean, 4v4 is a good mode, but 4v4 is a good mode to play, but again, not a good mode to watch. If you tried watching EWC, you couldn't even hear the voice comms. So you had no idea what they were strategizing about. Because as I said before, the only way to watch TFT esports that makes sense is to watch a single POV and hear their thought process, if preferably. And the thing is, like, viewers are important as well. Viewers are important because like if you have no viewers, eventually the plug is gonna get pulled. I mean, the plug has been pulled. The plug has been pulled because it's every tournament, every local scene in TFT has died. I'm not joking. Every tournament was like, oh, this TFT, it has millions of views, you know? Let's make a tournament with a prize pool of a few thousand, you know, invite people. And then I remember being in Paris Open, or what it was. No, not Paris Open, it was Paris Games Week. Paris Games Week, and there was like 10 people sitting in the audience. Nobody cared. And you watch the stream numbers and it's a few hundred, or even sometimes even less. Nobody cares. Even if there's like EWC with like 100,000, 150,000 prize pool, and you see like 300 viewers or whatever, like they're gonna pull the plug. They're literally just gonna pull the plug because like they noticed that. And all the local scenes, we actually had a German league in TFT. I don't know if you remember this. I played in the first season of the German league. They killed it because there was like, well, it's too expensive to run and nobody's watching. And this is the reality of competitive TFT. Nobody's watching because it is just such a bad viewing experience. I mean, to be fair, the going into co-streamers has been the play for a while now, Brachyros. And so for me, it's like, what's the point, right? Like, because like competitive TFT only works because Riot is financing it as like a marketing move. But how long do they want to keep this up? The moment Riot ever pulls the plug on the money, like the entire system is gonna fall apart instantly. Like nobody is there to pick up the slack because they know there's no viewers to gain. And this is kind of the part that just frustrates me so much. Because I see this potential that TFT can have, you know, especially on like the for fun side, especially on the PvE side. EMEA regionals had less than 1,000 viewers. Dude, nobody even makes a Reddit thread about who won Europe regionals. And there's I think it's Darfnoob. He makes a thread about the NA regionals because he cares about it, and then the thread has like 10 comments. But nobody makes a thread about who won the EU regionals. And even if somebody would make a thread, nobody would click on it, nobody would comment on it. So yeah, I don't know. It's just for me it's very personal. Okay, listen, the rant is for me is very personal because from my point of view, the game is constantly being made less fun to appeal to a concept that, at least in my opinion, doesn't actually work. And this is why it's so personal for me. Because it's also my income, right? Like, I make like these artifact videos, I make the funny interactions and this stuff. So for me, it's a very personal thing that if the game gets sanded down, the synergies get removed, the support stuff gets removed and all of that stuff, then it's constantly an attack against my content. And I would understand it if like the competitive side of TFT had more meaning to it, but I'm seeing their numbers. Like, I know that there is no numbers. And that's why I get salty about it, because I'm like, who are you doing this for? I swear to God, professional poker is way more enjoyable to watch than this professional TFT. at least, I mean, I had a poker. I mean, probably everyone had a poker face at some point, but poker is a bit more interesting. I mean, poker, yeah, I don't know, but poker also never really changed as a game. But yeah, there's a reason. I mean, listen, there's a reason why. There's a reason why here it says don't forget the 13th September 23. The removal of support items. I have never and I will never forgive Riot for this decision. I mean, I'm kind of done with the guild run right now, Freddy. I've got a new PB and I'm just ranting, and then I'm gonna close the stream, and then I'm gonna start the stream in the evening with TFT. So right now we're kind of like done with the guild run for today. And right now we're just kind of like ranting about TFT and stuff. I mean, it's, I don't know, like 8 hours or so, but the issue is, it could be like 11 hours, and like, so the chances of something not working is so high that I have my doubts that we will be playing TFT in the evening. I have my doubts about it. I mean, I don't think Radiant items were ever that interesting. One of the very few interesting Radiant items was Shiv. Like, losing Radiant Shiv actually kind of sucked, because that was an interesting one. But outside of Radiant Shiv, I don't think there were any, like, who cares, right? Like, Radiant Stoneplate having the healing was interesting, so that one sucked a bit. But outside of that, I mean, Radiant items are just pretty much the same. Time to reset the forfeit counter for the set. I can do it. Forfeit counter 0. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm interested to see set, like, I mean, we haven't even seen set 18, but to be fair, I already have a pretty good grasp of everything that's gonna happen in set 18. What I'm actually way more interested in set 19. I wanna see the changes of set 19. Like, I actually hope that Riot wants to shake things up. My set 18 hot take. I mean, right now, set 18 to me looks more of the same. It's, I mean, it's set 12 charms. We get Lux back, although if players hate Lux, they might have to change how she works. I mean, the Rift Beast trade is cool and everything, but I don't know. It definitely feels like it's more of the same. So one problem we have in set 18 is the swap to the Unreal Engine is forcing the developer, like set 18 is very safe, yes. It's safe in the regard that there's not gonna be any new artifacts, there's not gonna be any new crazy augments, and it's pretty much gonna be more of the same. Because they couldn't, like, they're struggling to even get everything back to normal. Like, they, in a way, like, think of it like set 18 to like moving into a new house, but you take your old furniture with you. Okay, that's set 18. Because like right now, Riot is desperately scrambling to get all the boxes from one house to the other house. But once they're moved in, you know, once you all the boxes are there, everything is unpacked or whatever, then you start getting like maybe new furniture and stuff like this. Maybe you do a new wall paint, whatever. So that's the thing, right? Like, Right now, the move from set 18, it's from 17 to 18, it's gonna be a fairly safe move. But starting with 19, I kind of hope that we can go crazy. And this is the part where I'm actually interested with Mort being gone, which is that, see, it's so hard to judge, like, what was the influence from Mort? Was Mort a person that was blocking interesting artifacts? I mean, he definitely, it felt very it felt like he was very responsible for killing artifacts in 16. So the question is, like, is this gonna be reverted? Because his voice is gone now, so to speak. I don't know. The problem is, I don't know if that's true, right? Like, because Riot has like this list of design rules that they try to adhere from, like, lessons learned from the past. But I don't actually know how much of this they're gonna, like, continue to adhere, or which ones they're gonna, like, challenge and see if they can pull it off. Set 19 has to be the banger people will check out. I mean, if set 19 sucks, that's actually gonna, like, that's gonna suck a lot. Like, the thing is, like, I don't want TFT to suck, you know. I wanna have fun with the game, and I wanna have a lot of viewers and stuff like this. I don't want TFT to fail. Like, I want TFT to succeed. But I will be honest, and I don't think their current approach is working. I think the modern era of TFT has been stale. Let's use the word stale. And I mean, it kind of makes sense that it's stale because, like, they just smoothed out so many of the edges that the room for design is definitely very limited. I mean, Mort is still heavily responsible for this set. Like, this is also something people have to understand. Like, TFT sets are done like 2 years in advance or whatever. Mort's influence should also be 19. I think Mort's influence will probably stop with set 20 or so. Why did Mort leave? Well, he got fired. That one seems pretty certain, Shaco. Why he got fired, we have no fucking clue. It's like he didn't outright say he was fired, but it was heavily implied. Because it definitely sounded like it wasn't his decision to leave. Now, why he would get fired, that's hard to say. The problem is that at the end of the day, it's a company which is, and Mort did complain about this a lot, which is you're making billions of dollars, right? And then they're gonna be like, well, we want more. I was like, dude, fuck off. Like, we're making $1 billion. Like, isn't it enough? Like, can't we just, like, be happy where we are? Like, no, we need to make more. We need to grow, because infinite growth, you know? And I don't know if somebody at Riot felt like we need to grow, but TFT is, instead of growing, it's dying, or it's being stale. Like, it doesn't even have to die. It could just be like we noticed a stop of growth, or we don't have the growth we want. That they decided they want a leadership change, right? It just can be something like that. Now the problem is we don't know. We have zero insights into the office politics of Riot. So we can only speculate like dumbasses. If maybe there's gonna be a point like 5 years into the future where the NDA from Mort expires and he can talk exactly about what happened, like similar to what happened with Jeff Kaplan and Blizzard. But until that point, it's honestly whatever. So the way I approach it is like, it's impossible to tell, and just kind of hope that Mort does an interview like Jeff Kaplan in the future, and just sort of like explains what happened, explains what went down. But until then, there's no point. I mean, Jeff Kaplan used that interview to advertise his new game that he was working on. And considering Mort is working on making his own games, it's not it's not impossible that he could pull a Kaplan in the future. I mean, I don't actually think Riot has share. I mean, isn't Riot just Tencent? Like I thought, like as far as I understand, Riot is primarily owned by Tencent, which isn't part of. There's like no NA shareholders or something like this, as far as I know. Like I don't think Riot has to answer to any shareholders; they just have to answer to Tencent, unless there's the shareholders of Tencent. But I don't know. Riot was usually they said that Tencent pretty much lets them do whatever they want. Like I do remember that Riot has said that what was it? The only thing Tencent has ever forced on Riot was to make a mobile game. I think that's what they said. The Tencent forced them to do Wild Rift, and considering that the highest grossing game in China is a League of Legends mobile clone, it makes sense why they're pissed about it. Because Riot didn't do a mobile version of League, and somebody else took their spot and has become the highest grossing mobile game of all time. And so it kind of makes sense that, like, dude, can you like make a fucking mobile game? We're losing out on so much money. So I think Wild Rift is doing okay. I think in the numbers they were doing okay. Like obviously nowhere near their competition, but yeah, I do remember that that was the one thing that Tencent ever forced from Riot. At least that's what some Rioters have said. And other than that, they were like, leave them be. I don't ever remember a Rioter being like that Tencent is forcing us to do something or whatever. So yeah, don't think that's gonna be the issue. So yeah, Honor of Kings actually they made their own MMO, by the way. I saw some MMO streamers playing it, but every time I watch an MMO streamer, it's just such a dude. Watching an MMO streamer is like the saddest thing in the world. They're just so desperately hoping for a new home, and they play all of these shitty Asia MMOs, and it's like, dude, just one look tells you, wow, that game looks like shit, or like that game plays like shit, or that game is gonna be hyper aggressive pay-to-win monetization. Will I play Classic? You mean League Classic? Probably not. I'm kind of done with League. No. There is a MOBA. Yeah, like the Strigos. The MOBA Honor of Kings. They have made an MMO based on the MOBA. They're doing exactly what Riot is doing, which is why I referenced this. The next real MMO will be Guild Wars 3. So here's the thing. The answer might be probably not. Because it's heavily implied that Guild Wars 3 is gonna be I think they're going the Destiny route, I believe. Or like even you could even argue they're going a little bit towards Guild Wars 1 again, where it's like smaller type groups, type content. It makes sense because of the way they do their combat. I am pretty sure the new combat system from Guild Wars 3 would not translate well into like mass scale, and they pretty much said that Guild Wars 3 will be significantly different to Guild Wars 2. So if you want the big MMO experience, you should continue to play Guild Wars 2. Because Guild Wars 3 won't scratch that itch. So, I mean, the MMO players will play Guild Wars 3 and it probably will be a very well-made game. I mean, ArenaNet has a good track record. But yeah, I don't think it will scratch the itch that people had regarding a proper MMO experience. At this point, I don't even know if we will ever get that again. Like, there's no guarantee that the League MMO... Like, the League MMO might do the same, right? I think League MMO is based on Unreal Engine, and Unreal Engine isn't that good for having a lot of players on the screen, so... The approach from the Riot MMO might be similar to Guild Wars 3. Because it just makes more sense to do it that way. You're gonna have like way less issues with lags, performance for the players is gonna be way better. It's easier to tune the content. So yeah. More like Monster Hunter, yeah. I would not expect the Riot MMO to be old school in that regard. See, the thing is like, maybe that's what Ghostcrawler wanted. Because there's a reason why MMOs were tap target. Because tap target is easier for server. Because like, if you have a tap target, you don't need to check if skill shots hit. Because the moment like you have that person on tap, so it's like it's less load on the servers if it's tap targeting, which is why tap target games had an easier time of scaling the amount of players. But modern MMOs tend to be action focused, and if you put too many players on the screen, it causes desync, and then the combat sucks. The action combat sucks with desync, and that's why modern action MMOs are scaling down the players. PB is in like 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. Something like that. I'm not giving you an exact time because, quite frankly, I'm not even expect to play TFT today. I think that thing is probably gonna crash like a million times and go into emergency maintenance or whatever. But yeah, we will see. I mean, I'll try to get some TFT games done today. I will do another stream on the evening, and the new client is in October. So what's gonna happen is this: you go on the League PvE client, and then if you click on set 18 and you start, it's gonna load up the game as Unreal Engine. But if you click on set 17 on the PvE server, it's gonna load up the Hextech engine. So that's gonna be how the system will work for set 18. And then like somewhere in October, the client will change. And then you can, and then it's gonna be, I think actually it might still be Hextech, even with the new client. It might still be possible that if they do revivals, that they do the revivals with the Hextech engine. Because the problem with the revivals is that they would have to remake them in Unreal Engine. That's a lot of work. Yeah, a month of PvE cycle is pretty brutal, even for me. I mean, if the set is fun, we'll be fine, but... How many... I don't know how big the game is gonna be. No clue. I don't know if I would skip 18. Like, I have no reason to think 18 will be bad. It's like 18 isn't going to 18 won't reinvent the wheel, right? But that doesn't mean it will be bad. I think at worst it will be just okay. I mean, in terms of synergies, it will be a bit rough. I don't think, like, on first glance when I went through the units, I didn't really see anything where you could cook a lot with. The units seemed fairly normal in their design, and there are no new artifacts, so we're still stuck with the cult artifacts from set 16. 3D Duck is gone, but we have Spriken Duck with a really cute Dango on top. We have Leona Duck that becomes from Luna to Solar when she's talking. We have the Spirit Blossom set. We have Teacher Duck for the classroom. Oh wait, the Draven doesn't work in this setting. Sec for Draven, I'm gonna have to change here. It's the Draven Duck that has a spinning axe. And we have a Morgana Duck, which is the Coven. That's the loot trait. This is gonna be the This is gonna be the loot trait. Morgana Duck, Morgana Coven. There's still gonna be a few more. There's still like we're still missing Elderwood Fairy. And we're missing the Rift Beast. And we're missing one more after that, but I haven't actually decided what that one is gonna be. We have the Rift Beast is actually pretty close to being done. It looks really cool. But I can't show that one off yet. It's still a work in progress. I mean, I can kind of like show you. Okay, I guess I can show you a concept, I suppose. Here, that's the concept for Rift Beast Duck. It's gonna be a Raptor cloak with a blue-red theme, Elder Dragon, and holding a Krug when talking. That's what we're currently working on as the next duck. It's not Draven if you don't have facial hair. What? Hey, you want tribal Draven? Let me see. You wanna add a? I mean, we can still do that. We can add a little bit of a Draven mustache. Let me see. Tribal Draven. I suppose. Yeah, I can tell. Okay, fine. That's actually a good suggestion. I do the drag dreams through the ducks. Okay, so first of all, that's not really what I'm doing. So, okay, let's take Coven. Okay, let's take Coven for a second. I'm gonna list you every single Coven champion in the set. Okay. Coven champions in set 18. Okay. Camille, Caitlyn, Elise, LeBlanc, Morgana, Lux. Did you notice something? They're all female. So if I want to do a Coven duck for the loot streak, right? And the idea is you always sort of like the way the ducks are, the way the ducks kind of work is that think of it as cosplay, okay? So the way you should approach the duck is like the duck is cosplaying something. Like this is the duck cosplaying Morgana, and this is the duck cosplaying Set, and this is the duck cosplaying Nunu. Yeah, right. And for example, like Fasona Lulu, let's take this one, okay? So if you think about Sola and Luna, you have the Kale and the Sejuani, but honestly they have kind of terrible skins. And then for Luna, you obviously have Diana. I mean, I guess you could focus on Luna Filius a bit, but again, Leona, Diana, Elune. If you want to get the concept through of like the duck cosplaying one of the champions from the trade, then eventually you're gonna have male ducks and you're gonna have female ducks. So the point here is that I'm trying to make is that I'm not using this to fulfill any drag fantasies, but it's kind of like if you have a lot of costumes and League has a lot of female characters, there will be some female ducks and there will be some male ducks. For example, Elderwood is gonna be like Ezreal inspired. And the Raptor one is also, it's neutral, I guess. So yeah. Just wanted to clarify that. Okay, I will take I will take the reference of the Draven Duck that it should get a mustache. That's a good suggestion. I will ask for the change. And yeah. Okay. Anyway, I will now be taking my leave. I will be back, let's see, I don't know, like 5 to 6 hours from now I will be back. Probably gonna be like an hour of theory crafting and then we just hope the PB is up. Okay. So yeah, I'll be back in like 5-6 hours and then it's just theory craft until PBE goes up. And then we try to get a few games done in the evening. So I have something to upload from tomorrow. That's the plan. Okie dokie, and then thank you for joining. And maybe see you today in the evening or tomorrow with Set 18. Have a good one. Bye bye.